Hi guys, I hope that you guys are all doing well and staying safe at home. So last week you guys learned about some different geometric figures with Miss Welger. You learned about points, lines, line segments, and rays. And today we are going to talk about angles. So make sure you have a piece of paper or a notebook that you can write all this stuff down in because we're going to be taking some notes. So first we're going to talk about what an angle is. So you can, when I hold this up, you can pause it to make sure that you have all this written down. So an angle is formed by two rays or line segments that have the same end point. The shared endpoint is called the vertex. So this right here, where it says Q, that's your vertex. Okay, so then when you're naming angles, you can name it, you put this angle symbol right here, and then you can write PQR, RQP, or you can just write the vertex and name it angle Q. The most important thing is if you do name all these points, the vertex always has to be in the middle. Okay? I'm gonna put these up so we can review them later. Okay, so when we talk about angles, we can classify or group angles into 4 different categories. So the first type of angle is a right angle. And a right angle forms a square corner and it measures 90 degrees. So when you see this square right here, that automatically tells you that this is a right angle. Okay, the next type of angle is a straight angle. And this one's easy to remember because it forms a straight line just like this, and this measures 180 degrees. Okay, the next angle is an acute angle, and I know what, at least some people in my class already know what this is. But an acute angle is less than a right angle and it measures less than 90 degrees. So an acute angle can measure from 1 degree to 89 degrees. And a good way to remember what an acute angle is think of, oh, it's a cute little angle. Sometimes things that are little are cute. Okay, our last type of angle is an obtuse angle. An obtuse angle is greater, is bigger than a right angle, and measures less than a straight angle. So an obtuse angle can measure from 91 to 179 degrees, and it looks like this right here. Okay, so next I'm gonna show you 4 different angles, and I want you to answer to yourself or write it down. You can pause and write it down. I want you to name the angle, and then I want you to tell me what type of angle it is. So here's our first angle. All right, so this angle is an example of an acute angle. It measures less than 90 degrees, and you could name it angle ABC, angle CBA, or just angle B. And it would look like angle ABC, angle CBA, or angle B. So this is how you could name that angle. All right, here's the next angle. All right, so this would be an example of a straight angle, and we would name it angle Z, and it would look like that. Okay, what type of angle is this? This is an obtuse angle because it measures greater than a right angle. We could name it angle EFG, angle GFE, or angle F. Alright, last one. This is a right angle. You can tell because it has the square right there. We can name it angle BCD, angle DCB, or angle C. Okay, so make sure you have all that written down. And then we are going to move on a little and we're going to talk about triangles. So a triangle is a polygon. A polygon just means a closed shape with 3 sides and 3 angles. So here's our 1, 2, 3 sides and our 1, 2, 3 angles. Alright, and triangles also have 3 vertices, and that's where 2 sides meet. So right here, this is vertex A, vertex B, and vertex C, where those little dots are. So you can use the sides to name triangles. So you can name it, you can name it 6 different ways. Triangle, and when you name a triangle, you write a little triangle in front of the letters. So you could name this triangle ABC, BCA, BAC, ACB, CAB, and CBA. It's just important that you get all of the vertices in that name. So we're going to talk about 3 types of triangles. So again, I want you to write this down. So the first type of triangle is an acute triangle. And the way to tell if a triangle is an acute triangle is an acute triangle has 3 acute angles in it. So here, these are all acute angles in this triangle. Okay, the next type of triangle is an obtuse triangle. An obtuse triangle has 1 obtuse angle and then 2 acute angles. So obtuse triangle is 1 obtuse angle and 2 acute. Alright, then the last type of triangle we're going to talk about is a right triangle. A right triangle is a triangle with 1 right angle. So here is that little square again telling us that this is a right angle. So here's our right angle, and then our 1, 2 acute angles. Okay, so I'm going to show you 3 different triangles, and you're going to name the triangle, and you're going to tell me what type of triangle that it is. So this triangle is an obtuse triangle because we see there's 1 obtuse angle and 2 acute angles. We can name this triangle EFG, FGE, EGF, FEG, GFE, or GEF. All right, here's the next triangle. What type of triangle is this and what can you name it? This is a right triangle, and we know because we see that there's 1 right angle and 2 acute angles. We could name this triangle ZXY, ZYX, XYZ, XZY, YXZ, or triangle YZX. So if you said any one of those, that's right. All right, and here's the last triangle. What type of triangle is this? This is an acute triangle. You can tell because there's 1, 2, 3 acute angles. All the angles in here are acute. And we can name this triangle EDF, EFG, FDE, FED, DEF, or DFE. So after you watch this video, you're going to go to page 385 and 386 in your big math book to do some more practice. Okay, and let's just review the types of triangles that we learned. Okay, I don't know how to flip it around. Okay, so we talked about angles. A right angle measures 90 degrees. A straight angle measures 180 degrees. An acute angle measures less than 90 degrees. An obtuse angle measures more than 90 degrees but less than 180. Then we talked about triangles. An acute triangle has 3 acute angles. An obtuse triangle has 1 obtuse angle and 2 acute. And then a right triangle has 1 right angle and 2 acute angles. So if you have any questions, you can email your teacher and they can help you out. And here's Luther, he says hi. Bye guys.